From the Mount Ida campus of UMass Amherst in Newton, Mass. This is NJCAA Region 21 men's basketball here on LSP. Tonight it's the Quincy Granite with a record of 16-4, 16-2 in Region 21, taking on the Mass Bay Buccaneers with a record of 12-8, 12-7 in Region 21. Good evening, everybody. Sam Feely here with you, ready to bring the play-by-play story. Saeed Vasugi is on camera. The Quincy Granite are on a 7-game winning streak. They won their first meeting of the season between these two teams all the way back on November 15th, the second game of their season, 88-69. Their last game, however, was canceled in bizarre fashion. They were at Bristol. Both Bristol and Quincy were ready to go, and there were no officials present at the game at Bristol. So they just canceled the game. They were calling Adam Nelson because he's actually the region chair. And it was like, what do we do? And just, well, I'll have to find a new time to play the game, I guess. Mass Bay coming off a big loss against Northern Essex on Tuesday night, 91-56. Maybe not necessarily unexpected. Northern Essex has been destroying everyone and everything in their path, but still a tough one to take. 6 seconds left on the shot clock, and Mason Lawson commits a traveling violation. Quincy in navy and Mass Bay in white. Quincy starts with Makai Diedrich, Tony Palavra, Amari Jamison, Grant Smith, and Kamar Morgan. Mass Bay begins with God West, Artem Segura, Mason Lawson, Luis Garcia Martinez, and Chris Rail Lithgow. Weak side rebound by Lithgow after the missed three by Palavra. Spot up three, Segura, it rattles home. So Mass Bay off to a good start here with the first bucket, up 3-0. Quincy will try to answer in and out. A rebound by West. Jamison with the bid there. Down low on the cut for Garcia Martinez on the assist from West. 5-0 Bucks. Penultimate home game for the Bucks. Home finale next Thursday against a depleted Roxbury team. Palavra gets Quincy on the board. 5-3 as we're a minute and a half into this first half. Lawson, I'd like to redeem himself for the turnover on the opening possession. Gets it out to Lithgow. Thought about a three. Spins into the key, into the corner for Segura for three. This is exactly not the start Segura was off to the other day against Northern Essex. No good on the layup by Jamison. The rebound by Garcia Martinez. Back the other way come the Bucks. Can Segura make it 3 for 3? He's going to put on the brakes first. Give it out to Lithgow. Couple of jab steps. Spins at the free throw line. Out to West. Drives. It's rejected. Out of bounds. Will stay with the Bucks. Grant Smith with the block. 12 to shoot for the Bucks. Along the baseline, the inbound. Just throw it off Palavra, try and reset here, and it'll get him a fresh 20 too. In the corner, Lithgow. And he dribbled out of bounds himself. 2:29 gone by here in the first half. Backing in is Smith, yes. Smith with his first field goal. And Quincy back within field goal, 8-5. Lithgow kicks it out to West for a spot up three. No, back iron. And rebound will go to Palavra. He just kind of taps it over to Diedrich. Chance to cut it to one or tie here for Quincy. That'll be a long two for Diedrich. And 4 in a row here by Quincy. Had them within one. 3:15 into the first half. West, that's a 2. No. Lithgow with the rebound, and what's the call? Going out of bounds to Quincy. Diedrich with a chance for Quincy to take their first lead of the game. In the corner, it's Jamison, leans in, no. Smith, yes. 6-0 run has given Quincy their first lead of the game at 9-8. Lithgow will drive over the block attempt, no. Garcia Martinez out to West. Segura, will he make it 3 for 3? No. Rims out. Rebound punched around, but it's Lithgow, but he turns it over. Lawson gets the steal. And it'll be foul on Quincy. I did not hear a whistle at all, but it's Jamison who's guilty of it. Basically a full shot clock here for Mass Bay to work with to try and reclaim the lead. West. Down low to Garcia Martinez, stolen right into the lap of Diedrich. All the way. Offensive foul on Diedrich. Break there for Mass Bay. Another chance to take the lead. Lawson drives and goes out of bounds. Will stay with the Bucks with 18 to shoot. And we got a timeout. Called by Mass Bay, it looks like. Just a 30-second timeout for the Bucks. Just make sure they keep their heads above water here. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Sponsor our broadcast for as little as $25 per ad, or any of our content for $25 per ad. Email samfeelypbp@gmail.com for more information. .432 gone by here in the first half. Segura with 6 of Mass Bay's 8. No changes for the Bucks, it looks like. And Palavra, Diedrich, Morgan, Smith, and Jamison on the floor. For Quincy, so no changes either side. Deep 3 by Lithgow, rims out. Rebound by Diedrich. Crosses on West through traffic. Will keep it in bounds. Off the underside of the backboard by Smith, but he got fouled. And it'll be on Segura, and Mass Bay's leading scorer so far, guilty of the team's first foul. 2 free throws for Grant Smith. First one rolls home. And we'll have a sub as Ethan DeLiba will check in for Tony Palavra. Second one is good. Quincy extends their lead to 3, 11-8. It's a 8-0 run right now by the Granite. West. Lithgow drives, has some space in the lane, gets the layup. Chris's first bucket of the game. Mass Bay within a point, 11-10. In the corner, it's Jamison. It's another long 2. Have 3 different three-point lines here on the court at Mount Ida. So Jamison up to 4 now, and the lead back up to 3 for Quincy, 13-10. Lithgow stripped. Diedrich picks it up all the way. And the rebound, the stick back by Amari Jamison for his first field goal, and the first time Quincy has a 2-possession lead. And my first typo, the game on the score bug. Down low for Garcia Martinez. In the corner, Segura off the top of the backboard and almost going over the top of the backboard to get that rebound is Kamar Morgan. In the corner, Jamison down low for Smith. And good defense by Garcia Martinez, but the rebound and the stick back and one for Kamar Morgan. That will be foul number 2 on the Bucks. Now, they got Lawson? I thought it was Garcia Martinez. Okay, never mind. So Lawson guilty of his first foul. It's the second foul on the Bucks. And Daniel Hidalgo in the game for the first time. And 3-point play unsuccessful there for Morgan, but Diedrich gets the rebound. Morgan again, no. Garcia Martinez with the rebound. Lawson from the free throw line, yes. So that 3-point swing in favor of Mass Bay. In the corner, Max DePina, no. Lawson brings it up, chance for the Bucks to cut it back down to 1 possession. Hits off the top of the backboard again. Daliba with the rebound and the outlet to Diedrich for 2. Feels like this ball's got a little bit too much lift under it, maybe a little light, I don't know. Bounce good, but just jumping a bit much. You see Mass Bay putting maybe a little too much on their shots. I have no idea, but Garcia Martinez with his second field goal. And that'll get it back down to 2 possessions. 19-14, Quincy on top. Nice move towards the cup, and the length of Garcia Martinez able to get the rebound to Hidalgo. Garcia Martinez for 3, back iron no. Jack Randlett's in the game, and I thought he was gonna draw an over the back call, but Morgan gets the rebound instead. Floater outside the key, no good. Again, the rebound, Garcia Martinez. Both teams hitting a little bit of a cold spell right now. We'll see if that can change here. Lawson gets a screen from Hidalgo, and it's side iron on the 3. A rebound by Morgan. Morgan with 2 points and 4 rebounds already. Doug Scott, the Quincy head coach, telling us guys, settle it down. Let's run a play here. So we can get our groove back here offensively. DePina against Lawson. 5 seconds to shoot. Euro, no. Rebound, Garcia Martinez. Daliba, it's turned over though to Diedrich, and Daliba redeems himself. (21-14). Quincy on top. 9 minutes and change gone by here in the first half. Lawson. It's a 13-3 run right now by, I think I'm got it in the wrong order. I'll check in a second. Got a foul though on Quincy. That'll be number 2 though on Jamison. 2 free throws now for Mason Lawson. Also only 2 so far. And he rims out that one. Lawson on the season is a 74.3% free throw shooter. Second best among active players. Third best among active players for Mass Bay behind Segura, and then Jack Randlett, who has not missed a free throw all year. Cross-court pass to Palavra, floater from just outside the lane. Air ball, Segura's got it. Peels out. And the clock cam just died again. It's been doing that a lot tonight, I don't know why. It's plugged in and everything. I didn't touch it right, I don't think. Lawson with the deuce though. 21-16, we're more than halfway through this first half. Out to Lithgow, no look pass in the corner, Segura, no. And Palavra picks up the rebound. Dietrich drops it off for DePina. (25-16), 9 minutes and change to go here in the first half. And Weston, Garcia Martinez ready to check back in. Out to Hidalgo for a spot-up three. Back iron, no good. Chasing down the rebound on the run is Dietrich. Shovels it off to Daliba for the deuce. Timeout, Mass Bay. The lead is now ballooned to double digits for the Granite. It is 27-16 with 8:47 to go in the first half. LSP is the live event specialist. Ask us about taping, streaming, or announcing your next sports game, gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, play, meeting, or other event. Rates start just $150. Email samfeelypbp@gmail.com for more information. See if I can fiddle with the clock cam a little bit here and try and not have it. Ah, there we are. Okay, we're on. Great. 4 points and 5 rebounds for Luis Garcia Martinez. 2 points, 4 points rather, for Mason Lawson. 6 points for Artem Segura. 2 for Chris Rail Lithgow. Makai Diedrich's been doing it all over the floor. 6 points, 3 steals, 4 assists, 3 rebounds. Wonder if they'll have a 5x5 by the end of the game. No blocks yet. Tony Palavra with 3 points and 2 rebounds. Grant Smith, 6 points. 2 points, 4 rebounds for Kamar Morgan. 4 points for Ethan Daliba. Out of the timeout, Mass Bay inbounding underneath their own hoop. Or maybe we do continue to have issues with the clock cam, I don't know. Out to West. Turns it over. Tried to get his man to bite on the head fake and lost the ball in the process. A steal by Palavra and a foul down low on Mass Bay. And I think they got West. Be the 4th foul on Mass Bay, and this will be 2 free throws for Daliba. Front iron's the first one. Second one rattles home. 5 off the bench now for Daliba. Here's your first block for Dietrich. Lawson back in the game for Hidalgo. Daliba only a 42.9% free throw shooter on the year. It's 1 of 2 there. Spot up 3 in the corner for Lithgow. Leba meets a double team. Cross court pass to Derek Williams. And now it's Diedrich. Blocked, gets his own rebound. Will be picked up by Garcia Martinez. Lithgow, well, he might be starting to show some initiative here. Trying to get Mass Bay back in this game. 28-21, 7.5 to go. Lithgow now with 7. That's a good answer. Palavra with the 3. And the lead back up to 10 for Quincy. 31-21. Here comes Garcia Martinez. Try to hit Segura in the corner. Palavra cuts in front, tips it basically out of the building there. Smith back in the game for Quincy. West all the way out here at half court. The drive by Lithgow, now peels back, now goes back inside. Garcia Martinez, no, in the rebound by Tapina. Under 7 minutes to go in the first half. Spot up 3, front iron no good. Garcia Martinez, Lithgow rather, with the rebound. Try to take it all the way, he is rejected. Next, Tapina tried to save the ball from going out of bounds, but it'll stay with the Bucks. Elton Fonseca is now in the game for Quincy. Got some numbers on him that you might be interested in. Lawson had some space, instead gave up the 3, cross-court pass. Lithgow, back iron, then almost rolled in. Garcia Martinez with the offensive rebound. Lawson calling for it, but it'll be a kick ball on Deleba, and that will reset the shot clock. Elton Fonseca entering play tonight as the team's leading scorer at 16.9 points per game. Spot up 3 by West, rims out, and the rebound by Tapina. Long 2, no good. Rebound though by Fonseca. Deleba can't get that one to go. Fonseca entering play at 16.9 points per game, and then Diedrich at 15.4, Deleba at 12. Segura, side iron, no good, and the rebound by Fonseca. Fonseca started 19 of Quincy's 20 games thus far this year, coming off the bench here. Pena gets it back, takes the 3, no. Rebound and the stick back, no for Smith. Back the other way comes Lithgow after the rebound. West, Lawson, Segura, 3, money. 9 now for Artem Segura. 31-24. Ball's on the deck underneath the hoop. Lawson comes away with it. Mass Bay not going quietly after falling behind by double digits. West keeps it inside, inbounds, and then dribbled it off his foot, out of bounds. Missed opportunity there to maybe cut it down to 2 possessions. 5 minutes to go here in the first half. And we'll have just a little bit of delay to try to fix the net. And here comes Derek Williams at the free throw line. Oh, what a thunderous slam by Kamar Morgan on the extra pass. Coming in the back door, Morgan. It's only his 2nd field goal. No answer there from Lithgow. Smith got the rebound. Quincy is led by as many as 11. Pena might have had a shot to extend that. standing on the floor. Smith grabs the rebound, but that's taken away by Lithgow. Lithgow all the way! Circus layup and one! Save this one for the highlight reel. You got Morgan on the foul, his first, fourth on Quincy, but Lithgow unable to capitalize on the three-point play opportunity. Williams, DePina puts on the brakes, now leans in from inside the arc. No. Rebound Lithgow. Look who's speeding into the corner. It's Segura for three. Front iron, no. And the rebound by DePina. A Euro step pass. Oh, it almost went home for Smith. He'll go to the line for two, though. He foul number 5 on... I thought I heard 4 fouls earlier on Mass Bay, but that'll be number 1 on Hidalgo. 1 on Hidalgo. No, maybe it is number 4. I thought I heard 4 fouls already on Mass Bay. I know there's the 4 just now in Quincy, but there it is. Smith makes the first free throw. Second one rolls home. 35-26 with 3:40 to go. All right, so maybe it is 4. Hidalgo out to Lawson. Pass is deflected. Randlet saves it, avoids the travel. 8 seconds to shoot. Segura! (35-28). Approach 3 minutes to go. DePina, double team. Back out to Williams, back to DePina. Steps behind the corner. No foul. That would be a 2 if it goes. It doesn't. Able to secure the rebound. Morgan out of bounds. And Coach Hilliard coming onto the court to talk to Lewis. In the corner. Segura puts on the brakes. Lawson, pass tip, but Segura gets it, takes another 3. Artem Segura with 14 now in the first half. 35-31 as we approach 2 minutes to go. Williams answers. First field goal for Derek Williams. (38-31). Hidalgo, Randlet, cross-court pass. Segura rims out. Randlet tried to get the rebound. It's out of bounds off of Quincy. Smith is closest to it for the Granite. 20 seconds to shoot for Mass Bay. Out to Randlet. Meets an immediate double team. Quincy wanted to travel or an out of bounds on Mass Bay. Instead, it's going to stay with Mass Bay. Still 14 to shoot. There's also been maybe a 5 seconds on Randlet. He will have a rest. Lawson directing traffic. 9 to shoot here. Asks for a screen from Hidalgo. Takes the long 2. Back iron, no good. Rebound, Diedrich. Peels out right in front of us. Under 90 seconds to go in the half. Down low for Fonseca. Extra pass off the side iron by Smith. Lawson. Slowing it down here, directing traffic. 15 to shoot. Lithgow. Oh! Deep for his second three of the game. Once again, still two possessions separating these two. Williams. Fonseca. It's a foul on Mass Bay. What do they get? Did I hear Hidalgo? I think, yeah, it was Hidalgo. Hidalgo gets the steal, though, off the inbound. Segura trying to go all the way. Offensive foul on Segura. Wow. That'll be foul number 6 on the Bucks. Oh, so 1-1 this last 35.7 for Quincy. Deflected out to Diedrich. Down low, Smith, yes. Coach Hilliard telling his guys last shot. Try to get it to 4 or 3 before half. 10 seconds, Lawson. Lithgow back to Lawson, gets a screen from Garcia Martinez, finds some space down low, finds Lithgow on the cut, turned over, heave! Short. And that will do it for an entertaining, competitive first half. Quincy 40, Mass Bay 34. Tally up the stats and get it back to you in about 15 minutes with the second half from the Mount Ida campus of UMass Amherst in Newton, Mass. Is NJCAA men's basketball here on LSP. Welcome back to the second half of NJCAA men's basketball here in LSP. Sam Feely here with you from the UMass Mount Ida campus in Newton, Mass. Saeed Stugi's on camera. Quincy on top of Mass Bay, 40-34. 14 points in the first half for Artem Segura. Lead Mass Bay, followed by Chris Rail Lithgow with 12. And 4 each for Mason Lawson and Luis Garcia Martinez. For Quincy, Nakai Diedrich, 6 points, and basically 6 of every other stat. 6 assists, 3 steals, 4 rebounds, and 1 block. Speaking of 6, Tony Palabra's got 6 points with 2 rebounds. 4 points for Amari Jamison, but also 2 fouls. Only Quincy player with 2 fouls. I realized where I got the 4 fouls turning to 5 for Mass Bay earlier was from. I accidentally typed 4 in the fouls column when Mass Bay took a timeout to get down to 4 timeouts. Anyways, continuing our stat count, Derek Williams with 3, Grant Smith, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 points, 4 rebounds for Quincy, along with 5 points rather, for Ethan Daliba, and 4 points and 5 rebounds for Kamar Morgan, and 2 points and 3 rebounds for Max DePina. Again, the penultimate home game for Mass Bay. They finish up the regular season. They're at CCRI on Saturday. That's a noon tip-off. And they host Roxbury for sophomore night next Thursday at 7 p.m. Talk about, running the gauntlet against Northern Essex, Quincy, and Roxbury, the top 3 teams in Region 21. But Roxbury has actually been absolutely depleted by injuries and other issues that have left them with 6 players for a lot of their games recently, and they are. Now we're talking about Mass Bay being 3-5 in the calendar year, including their first home loss of the season last time out against Northern Essex. For Roxbury, they're 2-3 in their last 3, with a 20-point loss at home against Northern Essex, and they lost by 16 at Massasoit. They are at Bristol tonight, Roxbury, and we'll see if the officials show up for that one. Roxbury, by the way, the game against Mass Bay is the Region 21 finale for the Tigers, but not the season finale. Rebound by Mason Lawson. A defensive stop to start the second half. For Mass Bay, Lawson almost turned it into a 3-pointer to cut the lead to 1 possession, but instead, Diedrich with a rebound. So looks like he's feeling it here. Tries to whip it down low for Smith, but taken away as it bounced off Smith's fingertips. Lithgow with the steal. Here's Lawson, has some space, now kicks it back out to Lithgow. It goes over the timeline, and we got a whistle. It'll be an over and back. Coach Hilliard thought Lithgow got fouled. And I don't know if Lithgow had touched it yet. It certainly didn't look like he got undercut, but didn't really touch it, so that'll be an over and back. And possession back to Quincy. More empty possessions. Rebound by Lawson. Will the third time be a charm for the Bucks? No. West Front irons the 3. Morgan with the rebound. Here comes Diedrich, now peels out. Cross-court pass to Jamison, and it is 2 fouls. Spins, kicks it back out to Diedrich. Feels like he should have more than 6 points, but he's been filling up the stat sheet in other ways. That one rims out. Rebound Lithgow. All the way. Draws the foul. And they got Jamison for his 3rd. So Lithgow to the line for 2. His first trip at the line tonight. And it's the first free throw Maspay has made tonight. Their only trip to the line was Lawson's offer in the first half before that. 1 of 2. Smith with the rebound. In the corner for Palavra, just outside the lane, yes. Palavra now has 8. It's his first 2-point field goal. And the lead up to 7 now for Quincy, 42-35. West, over to Lithgow. Spins, pivots. Garcia Martinez from the elbow, no. Goes out of bounds, and they point to Lithgow, who's off of him. So it'll go to Quincy. Kicked out to Diedrich, just inside the free throw line. Tries to shuttle it down low for Smith, and it's off target, and turnover. See if we can get an update on the Bristol-Roxbury game. Well, here it is right here. They actually got this game underway, and Roxbury's up 11 on Bristol. No travel there on Diedrich, and he gets the deuce. The lead is back up to 9 for Quincy. Deep 3, rattles home. Lithgow with a 3. Back to a 6-point game, 44-38. Down low for Fonseca. I can see him go to Fonseca down low more. Garcia Martinez is a little taller than both Fonseca and Smith. I feel like Fonseca handle them both down low. Garcia Martinez handles that one, however. 46-42. Is that, wait, hang on. Are they going to call offensive goaltending here? No basket. Yep, exactly. Lithgow in the corner. Segura. Only 3 seconds. Lawson. No. Rebound Diedrich. Again, Diedrich too strong for Smith to handle. The steal by Segura and the deuce by Lawson. Something is off here in the passing between Smith and Diedrich, and a steal by, sorry folks, trying to catch up with everything here. It's all of a sudden a 2-point game, 46-44 for the steal by Lithgow. Smith out to Palavra. Floater, no. Smith, and it's Fonseca. Back up to a 4-point game, 48-44. Segura, Garcia Martinez, Lawson uses the screen. It's a long two, glances off the front iron, right to Diedrich. Smith, no, foul. Smith to the line for two. Is Garcia Martinez guilty of his first foul? No. Garcia Martinez will have a seat. Hidalgo is in. Oh! What? Oh my goodness. Hidalgo came in at the last moment. I think he was just trying to check on Hidalgo, on Lithgow, and now Hidalgo's favoring his left knee. What? Just a crazy sequence going on right now. Obviously not at all what Mass Bay needs, losing all these other key players. Just going back on the replay, see exactly what happened. And we had the foul, and thankfully Hidalgo appears to be able to get up. Oh, geez, I'm looking at the replay. Hidalgo was coming over to check on Lithgow, and he just slipped on some kind of wet spot, I think, along the baseline. He slipped somehow. Just banged up his knee or ankle, but didn't look like a tear or anything. Scary sight, but Hidalgo seems to be okay. Lithgow to the line after all that. And that rattles home. Second free throw good, and once again we are back down to a one possession game. 48-46, Quincy on top. So Quincy now has two fouls. And Mass Bay one, no! Segura gets the rebound. Chance to tie or take the lead for Mass Bay. Alley-oop, no, it's swatted away by DePina. What a way that would have been to tie the game and get that alley-oop to Garcia Martinez. Reverse layup, Fonseca. You gotta go through him. Let him eat. Back up to 4, the lead for Quincy, 50-46. Just checking in on the Bristol-Roxbury game. Still at halftime, 47-36. Garcia Martinez. And they say, I believe they said it was out of bounds. Garcia Martinez. Went off the shot clock. That's happened, what, 3 times now to Mass Bay? Like putting it way too high? DePina with the deuce. They filmed the ball with helium or something? I don't know. Lawson, yes. 52-48. Fonseca in the corner, 3, yes! Tony Palavra, his third 3, he's now into double figures. Huge one to make it a 3-possession game, 55-48. Still plenty of time though, 12-15. West. Lithgow can't answer, rebound Fonseca. Williams, 1 field goal at this point. DePina, Williams, Palavra, Fonseca in the corner. This is a 3 off the side iron. Fonseca tracks down the rebound. Williams out to Palavra. DePina, 12 to shoot, down low, just outside the key, backing in. Fonseca whips it out. Daliba, layup, yes. Daliba now with 7. It's now a 9-point game, 57-48. Lithgow. From the free throw line, he's blocked from behind. It's a jump ball. Spot up 3, Lithgow, air ball, swatted away from Garcia Martinez. Outlet to Daliba, yes. Timeout, Mass Bay. The lead is back up to 11. 59-48. Mass Bay got to within 2, 48-46. And since then, it's been an 11-2 run by Quincy to get a little separation here. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD or digital copy of most past LSP broadcasts, or check out our exclusive collection of merchandise, including the LSP hoodie, the Never Concede collection, some stuff, including aprons with my dog, Tina the Greyhound, on it. LSP37.creator-spring.com to place your order. If you're down with the sound called LSP, you can follow and support us at PayPal, Creator Spring, and Ko-Fi, LSP37. All that at the top right corner of your screen. See if we can get another update. See if we can get some updates on the other games going on tonight. Tell you what is on tap tonight. Bunker Hill is at Northern Essex. CCRI is at Navy Prep, but that's only a scrimmage. UCAP is at Quincy. Massasoit is at Gateway. And we mentioned the Roxbury-Bristol game with Bristol leading by 11 at the half. Check on the Northern Essex Bunker Hill game. That should be fun. Well, actually, we might have a final on the Quincy game. Well, maybe not. We'll check that a bit. Out of bounds, back to Quincy as Mass Bay needed something out of that timeout and got nothing. At the free throw line, it's Williams. Straight down off the front iron, rebound to Lithgow. So they prevent Quincy from extending the lead. Lithgow was rejected from behind by Daliba, who's really picked it up here in the second half. Williams, offensive foul. That'll be foul number 3 on Quincy of the half. Lawson, nice scoop layup. Finally a bucket for Mass Bay out of the timeout. But it won't matter as Fonseca gets back to work and gets the lead back above double digits. 61-50. More than halfway through this second half. Deep 3 for Lithgow. Lead is 8 for Quincy. Williams over to DePina. Steps into a 3 and cans it. They dared him. I'll take that bet. Say what one more time? I dare you. I double dare you. Lawson. West in the corner. Garcia Martinez. No. DePina with the rebound. Gonna do it again. We'll go in the corner instead. Palavra, front iron. Lithgow picks up the rebound. Going against DePina. Picking up from behind is Garcia Martinez, and one of the more obvious foul calls you will ever see. That's number 2 on Williams. 8:29 to go. Down low, Garcia Martinez fights through Pena for that one. Still a 9-point lead though for Quincy, 64-55. Fonseca into the corner, Williams, back iron, no. And that's gonna be a foul on Fonseca. Five fouls now on Quincy, only one this half so far on Mass Bay. In the corner for Segura. Stumbles, lose it out of bounds, but I think they ruled it off of Palavra. Quincy wanted to travel. Here, Coach Doug Scott calling for it. Garcia Martinez backing in against Pena, gets his own rebound and the stick back. Still 3-possession lead though for Quincy, 64-57. Mass Bay trying to chip away after getting to within 2, but then falling behind. DePina tries to return the favor, no. Fonseca the rebound, kicks it out to Daliba. Another Euro step by Daliba. (66-57) and an offensive foul on Mass Bay. Williams, Daliba. from the free throw line. No. West with the rebound. Hasn't scored yet. Will he change that here? It's not really the big scoring threat for Mass Bay, but he does a lot of stuff well. Segura, oh, he did it again. I thought he was going to take over this game. Oh, did they? Lawson, not mad about something, but just frustrated. Oh, they is that out of bounds to Mass Bay? Wow. Well, they didn't give him the call initially. Lithgow, no. DePina with the rebound. Back the other way, it's Daliba. (68-59). Approach 6 minutes to go. Lawson, runner in the lane, no. Tapped out of bounds, will go to Quincy. Well, it was off of Palavra, but Quincy gets the call. Now another chance for them to get the lead back to double digits. Quincy's led by as many as 11. I don't think they've gotten to 13 of this game. That could change. West with another rebound. Segura. Lawson. Down low. Oh, he had Garcia Martinez wide open, and that was stolen by Daliba. He tried to spike it off Garcia Martinez, but instead spiked it off his own teammate's legs. DePina. 20 to shoot, and we're going to have a stoppage. And we're going to have a timeout called by Mass Bay. It's a full timeout called by Daryl Hilliard. Mass Bay has 2 timeouts left. Quincy still has all 6. LSP's next broadcast a week from tonight, 6:55 p.m. Eastern, maybe a little earlier for sophomore night festivities, as the Mass Bay Buccaneers cap off their regular home season against Roxbury. Watch the game live and on demand on the LSP YouTube channel. Let's see if we can get some updates while we wait out this timeout. Northern Essex keeps rolling with a 99-75 drubbing of Bunker Hill. We didn't have the video, but we did see that on their website. See if we can get an update on Quincy. All right, back to live action, 68-59. We got a whistle. And it's going to go to Quincy after all that. Williams against West. Drives. Uncontested after he got past West. Rebound to Mass Bay. On the deck in the key and picked up by Palavra. DePina, no. West with the rebound. Segura steps into a 3, no. Empty possessions. After empty possessions here. Can Fonseca change that? Dumps it down low for DePina. We got another timeout. And it's going to be a Quincy timeout finally. Their first timeout called of the game. 70-59 with 5:02 to go. Looks like Quincy took care of UCAP pretty easily. Yep. 95-62 looks like was the final score on that one. So Northern Essex wins, beating Bunker Hill, giving Mass Bay another chance to potentially jump the Bulldogs if they can get a win here. On Bristol and Roxbury again. Bristol's up 11 at last check. Oh, but Roxbury's up 3 now. Or did I say Roxbury's up 11 or Bristol's up 11? Regardless, back to live action here. Swatted away from behind by DePina. 4:40 to go. Wise words of Kevin Harlan. I'm calling both of them. It was Roxbury up 11.5. That'll be a layup for Luis Garcia Martinez. Lead back down to 9. 70-61. Roxbury only up 3 now. There's still 11:39 left in that game, and we got a foul on Mass Bay over here. I think they got West for his second. Only the third of the half on the Bucks. A Bristol win would do wonders for Mass Bay, as they would have a chance to maybe have a jump Roxbury if they can't jump Bunker Hill towards the end of the season. Mass Bay has 3 games left after this. Mentioned the Roxbury game next Thursday as Derek Williams going to the line for 2, makes the first one. And then in between they have UCAP and CCRI on the road, seeing what Quincy just did to UCAP. That should make him feel good about going down to Groton. 10-point game, 71-61. Lawson, 4 minutes to go. Mass Bay still within striking distance, but they gotta string some makes together and string some stops together. Step back, 3. Lithgow, no. DePina with the rebound. He gets fouled by Lawson. Did they get Garcia Martinez? They did. Wow, I thought it was Lawson's foul all the way, but it is in fact Garcia Martinez's foul. And that's his third, and that is foul number 4 now on the Bucks. Oh, what a follow tip slam by Max DePina. MCs are jumping out shoes and socks. Lawson. Garcia Martinez, he won't be able to slam it home, but he does get the deuce. Lead still 10 for Quincy. 73-63. DePina thought about the 3, now gives it up into the corner. Put on the deck. Lithgow gets the steal. West down low, trying to get to Garcia Martinez. Kept in bounds. Lawson, yes. $73-65. DePina puts it on the deck. Flesh pile. Jump ball will go to Quincy. .231 to go, 73-65. Checking in on Roxbury and Bristol has taken the lead over Roxbury, 63-62, with 9.5 left in that one. Timeout, Quincy. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Sponsor LSP content for as little as $25 per ad. Email samfeelypbp@gmail.com for more information. 73-65. Quincy on top. Northern Essex staying undefeated, going to 20-0 after their win tonight. Quincy looking to get to 17-2. Roxbury, they lose to Bristol, they'll go to 15-6. It's going to get super crowded around the 4 through 8 lines of the Region 21 tournament. Northern Essex and Quincy pretty solidly going to be 1 and 2, but it actually might be crowded 3 through 8, with Roxbury's roster running thin. Could Bunker Hill potentially make a run? Can Mass Bay jump Bunker Hill and Roxbury? Massasoit's still hanging in there. They're above 500. And Quincy with the win just now, they're back up to 500 in Region 21 play. CCRI, Bristol. So that's another fight. Who's going to get the 8 seed? Quincy, CCRI, and Bristol try to avoid being the bubble boys. 73-65, 16 to shoot for Quincy. Losing the handle is Williams, and Lawson comes up with the steal. Lithgow. West, 3! In and out! Lithgow tracks down the rebound. Remember, Mass Bay's got the possession arrow now. Lithgow, yes! It is a 2-possession game again, 73-67. DePina, he's been hot all half. Working on Lawson, gets a screen. Lawson deflects it out of bounds. It'll stay with Quincy, but Hilliard loves the effort. 13 to shoot. It'll be Daliba in front of his own bench. No, it'll be Williams to trigger the inbound in front of his own bench. Fonseca, 10 to shoot. Fonseca drives. Yes! Only now 8 for Fonseca. Gets it back up to 3 possessions. Not for long, though. Lithgow. Just over a minute to go. Offensive foul on Williams. Wait, they get Williams or wait, Williams? I thought it would have been. They called it on Fonseca. I didn't see. All right, Fonseca guilty of the foul. And now chance to cut it to 1 possession for Mass Bay, but there's only a minute left. Lithgow! No! Garcia Martinez, no! No! Fonseca! Wow! Garcia Martinez and Lithgow, both with point-blank opportunities. 2 of them for Lithgow, in fact. And no foul down at that end. By the way, 6 fouls now on Quincy. So Mass Bay has the possession arrow and the 1-and-1. DePina loses the handle, somehow keeps possession, 15 to shoot. A blocking foul on Mass Bay. That is the, Mass Bay still has one foul to give. Coach Hilliard not happy. And Doug Scott is going to call timeout. So 3 timeouts left for Quincy. They've been called for 6 fouls. Wait, I just called only a 30, so 75-69, 42.3 to go. Quincy with 6 fouls, so Mass Bay now in the 1-1 on the next Quincy foul. Mass Bay with 5, so they have one more foul to give before Quincy is in the 1-1. And the possession, I remember, still favors Mass Bay. Down at Bristol, they're up 1 on Roxbury, 73-62. 73-72, rather. That is one. And Roxbury. DePina to trigger the inbound. In the corner, Fonseca had some space. They called a foul on Segura? Wait. Well, it's not 1-1 yet, but that is foul number 6 on Mass Bay. That was their foul to give. Well, now they're going to make Fonseca shoot 1-1. Fonseca on the season is a 73.5% free throw shooter, which is 4th on the team, behind Palavra, Jamison, and Williams. First one is no good, and Fonseca gets the follow. Brutal trade-off for Mass Bay. Segura didn't get a foul call there. Lithgow kicks it out. Lawson, no. And one, though, for Garcia Martinez. But Mass Bay, I'm sure, would have liked a foul a few seconds earlier for Segura after he got mugged there, shooting the 3. Garcia Martinez for the 3-point play. Yes, but still a 2-possession game. Fonseca, there's the foul on Lawson. That'll be his 3rd. So back down here for Fonseca for a 1-1. Daliba came out of nowhere to steal the rebound after Fonseca missed his first free throw, and I thought he had committed a foul himself. Huge first make for Fonseca. This to make it a 3-possession game with 17 and a half to go. Yes. 2 massive free throws, and you need a 3. Instead, they turn it over, and Daliba misses the layup. Lawson with the rebound. Lithgow's got to hurry. He'll just take the layup. It's good. 5 seconds to go. Still a 2-possession game. I don't think Mass Bay is going to get this now. Lithgow really came alive here down the stretch to get Mass Bay back into it, but that is foul number 9 on Mass Bay. And 1-1 for Williams, but even if he misses this one, I think you're going to get 5 points and 4.9. You're certainly not going to get 6 or 7, I don't think, unless you just. I don't know, we saw that Hawaii game earlier this year, maybe. Now, I would have intentionally missed that one, honestly. 81-74. Lithgow will give it to Segura. He'll spot up for 3, and it wouldn't have made a difference. Quincy hangs on, 81-74. Thought they were going to pull away. Mass Bay hung around, but eventually Quincy hangs on for the win, and they are now 17-4 and 17-2 in Region 21 play, and Mass Bay has lost back-to-back home games after not taking an L at home all year. They are now 12-9 and 12-8 in Region 21 play, with road games left against UCAP and CCRI, and the home finale sophomore night next Thursday at Roxbury, which we will have for you here on LSP. Hopefully by next Thursday we will find out if we'll also be doing the Region 21 men's and women's basketball championships. We can tell you for certain that if Mass Bay does have a home game in the Region 21 quarterfinals, we'll be here for you on LSP from the Mount Ida campus at noon Eastern, high noon on Sunday, February 26th. Broadcast will start at 11:55 a.m. Fonseca comes alive in the second half. The team's leading scorer, 12 off the bench, most of that in the second half. Really a up and down, fantastic effort by Quincy. Grant Smith was quiet in the second half after being one of the better players for Quincy in the first half. Lithgow, like I said, came alive down the stretch in the second. 2, 5, 7, 9, 12, 14, 15, 18, 20, 23, 29, 27 for Lithgow, but unfortunately it was not enough. And Quincy defeats Mass Bay, 81-74. So with that said, this has been a presentation of Local Sports Productions, serving Greater Boston student athletes and beyond for over a decade. Copyright 2023, unauthorized redistribution of any portion of this broadcast without the express written permission of LSP is strictly prohibited. A reminder that you can follow and support LSP on the web, PayPal, Creator Spring, and Ko-Fi LSP37. You can buy ads on any LSP content for as little as $25, or hire us to tape, stream, or announce your next sports game, gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, play, meeting, or other events starting just $150, and email samfeelypbp@gmail.com for more of that information, or you can buy a DVD or digital copy of this game or other exclusive LSP merchandise from the LSP Creator Spring store. Link there on your screen. And our next broadcast, again, next Thursday, 6:55 p.m., maybe a little earlier for the sophomore night festivities, as Mass Bay hosts Roxbury in their home finale of the regular season. Watch live on demand here on the LSP YouTube channel. Of course, be sure to subscribe. And once again, the final score from the Mount Ida campus of UMass Amherst in Newton, Mass. It is the Quincy Granite 81 and the Mass Bay Buccaneers 74 for Saeed Vasugi. On camera, my name is Sam Feely, reminding you forever and always, freelance isn't free. Fresh for 2023. Suckas. Thanks for tuning in.